we've got some interesting talk points, ain't we? I know, ain't. Right, Eddie could be on holiday. Obviously, he can still work on holiday, but yeah, man, this is what it is. He could be on holiday. And I know wasn't it just a few months ago? People were like, oh, Eddie's on holiday. All the other people are signing people. Oh my God. Crazy stuff. I really do hope we get Pino, but if we do, I'm not sure we'll sign anyone else. If it came to, I'd rather a centre mid over a winger, even though I think they're both of the same priority. I don't think it's either or. I think they're both required. But if it came to it, I'm prepared to accept centre mid, really and truly. Let's see if there's any recent news in the last hour. Fabio Vieira and Smith Rowe have been forced to sit out Arsenal training ahead of the game against Thingy. One step forward, 10 steps back. It's all right, though, man. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Let's not focus on that. Where should we start? Let's start with this, man. Really. Hey, shout out the Dutch ones, man. Appreciate you tuned in from Amsterdam. But yeah, let's go, man. Start with this, people. You know, good news, but let's be respectful to the lad. Obviously, Runnerson has joined Alanyaspor on loan. I assume that is in Turkey. The 27-year-old joined us in September 2020. And as you know, when you buy meaty players, you know, more effort has probably gone into selling this guy or getting this guy off the books than ever. When you sign guys like him, Marie, you do cheap things, you spend twice over, man. So I wish him all the best over there, really. You know, shout out to you. I can't begrudge you for signing for Arsenal. I'm not going to get at you for signing for Arsenal. You can't turn it down. So once in a lifetime opportunity. But you sign meaty guys, meaty things happens. But why am I getting denied access? What happened there? How many appearances did you actually make for Arsenal? What the fuck? Sorry about that, people. How many appearances did you actually make for Arsenal Football Club? You played once in the Premier. Well, he went. When did you play in the Premier? Swear down, you played in the Premier. 36 League R appearances as well. Couple of million for 6 appearances. Bro, meaty. Shout out to him. Do your thing, but meaty. So yeah, big up Runnerson. He's left on loan. Hopefully that's something that can be sorted next summer. Hector Bellerin still wants to terminate his contract. On one hand, we might as well terminate it because if you don't get him that move to Betis or elsewhere, you're going to have a £72 million man, assuming he doesn't move on over 100 grand. You're going to have Hector Bellerin on 100 grand, 110 grand, and he's not even your third choice right back. Cedric and Ben White clearly are ahead of him. Tomiyasu, it needs no further introduction. I mean, are we that lit that we can do all of that? I don't know. On one hand, he's been a loyal serviceman. It helps us to tear up his deal. Edu has echoed them comments before. Do it. But on the other hand, we're not a charity, bro. It's a business. You know, if there was a Don that wanted to join Betis, wanted to leave Betis and join us, they're not going to cut us any favors. You know, put the money down. You know, a small fee is better than none. It's crazy. So we'll have to see. He's requested to terminate his deal. I think he'll get his wish. Barca allegedly are keeping tabs on him. We all know that's probably worse. Move Bellerin on. I mean, he's always acted with integrity. He's never been disrespectful to the club. It's in our best interest to move him on. You know, go and do your thing. Let's move him on and put the resources where they can be better used, really and truly. So, yeah, Bellerin will probably get his wish, but it doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere anytime soon where Hector's concerned. Allegedly, Arsenal push for Hector Bellerin and Ainsley Maitland-Niles exits as Mikel Arteta clear out continues. There are rumours online, can't verify them, that there's been offers from Germany for Ainsley. I don't know. For Ainsley, 52 grand a week. He might think I can get into the lineup. He might want to stay at Arsenal. He might be happy with life in London. Obviously, he's got a pregnant girlfriend. Does she want to move and be away from family when obviously a baby could be due? I don't know. Or when I'm having my kid and looking after the youth, because my man, yeah, he'll be with her, you know, when he comes back from training, but she's going to be alone really for a large periods. If he's gone off to another side of Germany, she's going to be there with a newborn, where obviously I don't even know where his girlfriend is. It's just something that for footballers to consider. Do you know how many footballers stay in London because their wife is calm and their kids are good in school and they don't want to do anything? People forget footballers are, I'm not saying it's always a factor, but people forget that footballers are human beings. And I can't, as much as I want to move people on, Bellerin, Ainsley, Pablo Marie, I can't begrudge them if they're not in any rush to move on for whatever factor, because no one put a gun to their head to sign, no one put a gun to the club's heads to sign these guys, and they're allowed to live their lives. But for whatever it's worth, the pair are in the final 12 years of their deals. I don't know if either player, there is rumours with Bellerin, I'm not sure of Ainsley, that there's I don't know if there's a rumor that there's an option of another year, an automatic extension. I don't know, but Betis want to sign Bellerin, as we said. That looks the most likely destination. Bellerin's problem is Arsenal want a fee, but Betis are hoping they can land him for free. Nah, man, no one cuts us any charities. Give us a small fee, principal over nothing. Fuck off them, Bellerin. Apologies. So far, there's nothing concrete on Ainsley. Why would there? You know, it's quite mad that 24 years of age, over 100 appearances, capped by the country, won a number of FA Cups, come through the academy. Bro, you need to get onto your agent. It did look like he would go Nottingham Forest. That one there hasn't banged, and they brought in Nico Williams. Obviously, Runnerson's gone, and hopefully we can bring some players in, people. But yeah, things might happen when the window keeps going. But yeah, once again, Arsenal and Man United eye Brighton star Moisés Caicedo, and just because his name's Moses, Mohammed, Jesus, Gabriel. Well, not really the best example saying Gabriel, but bring the biblical and religious figures in. He might be able to do something really and truly. You know, you're ready to be fair. He was running through. He was. Yeah, obviously he's a young 20-year-old. They signed him for 4.5 million last year. He's quoted as 30 million. You know, he's got, you know, I don't know for how good he can be, but he's clearly got a lot of potential to offer Brighton and elsewhere. Brighton have just let Basuma and Cucurella, as we discussed, go. You know, Brighton have shown they're difficult negotiators. They will deal with you, but it's on their terms, as seen, you know, with City moving away for Cucurella, Chelsea having to do what they did, you know, really and truly. And obviously, even with us and Ben White, I'd be up for it. He's 20 years of age, 12 appearances, but he's inexperienced, and we've got dons like that. And let's be real, him as a footballer is going to be under the microscope a lot more at Arsenal than it is at Brighton. So I'm not against it, but you kind of want someone that's ready right now. I'm not saying he can't make an impact, really and truly. As you can see, a whole host of clubs there, and he's obviously under contract for a decent amount of time, 2025. It is what it is, really and truly. Atletico, Leverkusen, Juventus, monitoring the situation. That could be just looking at the player. Doesn't mean you're moving for him. But you've seen West Ham, you know, them clubs are from abroad, Man United, Arsenal, and obviously West Ham allegedly looking at him. And he is always playing quite well. He's played well against Arsenal. He bossed United. The 20-year-old Ecuadorian, for me, you got a good thing going for you at Brighton, man. There's no rush for you to bust out. I'm having him, but I just think it's worse, really and truly, if I'm honest with you. So we'll have to see what's going on there. Once again, Arsenal and United set for Moisés Caicedo transfer battle with Brighton star wanted in last minute summer move. I know he's only been there for a year. He signed in February last year, but surely they have to be thinking about giving the young 20-year-old an improved contract. I like him, man. Good engine, decent on the ball. Not like the best passer, but gets about, puts a shift in. I can't lie. That looks like a bad tackle about to happen from Fred. But yeah, we're both interested. And obviously, Brighton might have to find replacements. So the longer it goes on, the more difficult it is. I don't believe it one bit. But yeah, it is what it is, people. And they're under no pressure to sell, really. They've made, well, they got 63 million from Cucurella's move to Chelsea. Is that right? Fair enough. So I'm not too sure on that. In relation to Yeremy Pino, Fabrizio Romano provides update on Arsenal's pursuit of Pino. Eddie was not traveling to Spain for talks over a deal to sign Yeremy Pino after he spotted boarding a plane to Valencia. Apparently, you know, this guy's agents are UK based as well. So there's beyond the obvious reasons, there might have been no actual need if he was to sign him to go over there. But what specifically has been said, we all know there's anything from 34 million, 40 million, all the way to 67 million, 80 million euros quoted to sign the guy. What has Fabrizio Romano said? He said he's provided an update and claims Eddie was not traveling to Spain for talks over Yeremy Pino, and revealed that the 19-year-old's agents are based in the UK. He also says Arsenal will face stiff competition to sign the winger, as 3 Premier League clubs have been tracking the Spanish international following his emergence at Villarreal. Everyone should be looking at him. Everyone who wants to sign a winger should be looking at him. What the hell? So yeah, obviously we've spoken about this guy so many times, and it's long now, isn't it? Like that's that. Like that is that. If we look at the Scum newspaper, what are they saying? Arsenal have been in talks for a year. Arsenal have been in talks, I think it means with Yuri Telemann's agent for several months, but they're yet to make a concrete offer for the Leicester star. We know that. Latest on Telemans. Romano has said, as for Telemans and how this is all affecting him, my understanding is that he's a great guy, an excellent professional, someone who's only focused on the present. Of course, he would like a top club. Arsenal have been in contact with his agents for months, but have never submitted an official proposal. Telemans remains a name on the Gunners list, but surprises cannot be ruled out. All right, we know we're not getting Tonali. Tired rumors. But yeah, there's that. And obviously, if we go over to the Athletic people, one sec, there's other things as well. If we go over there, it's just tired. Upon tired, one sec. What's YouTube telling me? All right. 225 likes. Keep doing that, people. Appreciative. So yeah. Obviously, this is just a segment where it's talking about Leicester and Leicester's failures in the transfer market and what they're doing or not doing. It's all irrelevant. But when you look at it, Vardy, Evans, Tielemans, Zinchenko, Amati, Perez, Mendy, Bertrand have all been allowed to reach the last years of their deal. Some probably were active. Vardy and Evans are expected to sign new deals, people. Scrolling all the way down in relation to Arsenal, unless Arsenal follow up their interest in Telemans, the club's record signing, he will let his contract run down and leave as a free agent at the end of the season. There's been unwanted interest in other players. Vardy's been linked with both Chelsea and Man United. Obviously, Maddison is wanted by someone every week. So we'll have to see how that one develops. In relation to Lisandro Martinez, the case of Martinez is particularly interesting. Arsenal followed him closely and bid to sign him this summer, Rey Mysterio. Their intention, however, was to field him as a left-back. They had concerns over whether a relatively small player could thrive in the middle of a Premier League defence. On early evidence, their misgivings might have been well-founded, people. So that's that. Boy, it's all mad. Circling back over there. So yeah, on one hand, where Telemans concerned, it feels a bit like WASP, but we'll just never know. All I care about is if Telemans doesn't sign, you've got other plans, really and truly. What's this? Xhaka injury possibility. What's this? Oh, I don't want think pieces, man. Arsenal have real diamond in red hot. Martinelli, says Zinchenko. What have you said specifically, man? He's incredible. He's a real diamond. I would say exactly the same things about him that I say about Jesus. The way these guys are working, how everybody is really working every single day is unbelievable. Martinelli has got amazing quality and he's still young. I'm pretty sure he has an unbelievable future. Obviously, yesterday we spoke about Zinchenko's words on Jesus, people. And he spoke about competition with Tierney. He's an amazing player. Even when I was at City, I was watching his games. I think it's good competition for each of us. We're going to push each other, and I think that's the key. That's how we need to move on. The most important thing is both of us want to try and help the team as much as we can. Amen. And both, well, you can force it and say Tierney's versatile. He can play centre-back as well, but Zinchenko is versatile. So, yeah, it seems like tired transfer news. Caicedo and Telemans, it seems like we're bleeding people, really and truly, for news. Yeremy Pino hype has seemed to have gone down. Obviously, we've seen one of our keepers depart on loan. So, yeah, really and truly. What has been said here? Pedro Neto. It's claimed that at least 2 other Premier League clubs are interested in Yeremy Pino, meaning negotiations will be tough. Obviously, Emre previously said if an offer arrives for players like Pino, then he'll have to leave. We have a responsibility with the club. It is what it is. On Telemans, we already know it's believed that the Foxes would rather lose the Belgian for free next summer at the end of his contract than sell him now, which makes it a bit more difficult. Football.London claimed that Arsenal have therefore decided that a move for Telemans when he's a free agent is more realistic and are willing to wait another 12 months. Lol. We have been linked with Pedro Neto. That seems more WAS than anything, really and truly. So, yeah.